Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to jump straight into the tutorial. So here is a list of things you're going to be needing for this video. So I'm going to start by bleaching the closure, and to bleach the closure it's quite simple. I'm just going to do a 2:1 mixture of developer and a bleach powder. I'm going to use 2 scoops of the powder and 1 scoop of the developer so that it's really thick. And then after that, I'm just going to use a spatula and I'm just going to apply it gently on the closure as you would if you're putting butter on your bread, on your piece of bread. So I'm just going to do that smoothly all over, and then I'm going to cover it up with the foil paper and then check on it from time to time to make sure that it's not overcooked. And then I'm further going to rinse it out with just plain water. I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm going to use a shampoo to wash out the remainder of the bleach. Usually I use a neutralizing shampoo, but I ran out of it, so I'm just using my old random shampoo. And then I'm going to gently wash and rinse the closure. As you can see, it looks neat and nice. So I'm just going to set that aside, and then I'm going to continue to wash the bundles. So I'm going to do 2 at a time, and I'm going to co-wash the bundles, meaning I'm going to use conditioner instead of shampoo. I'm going to repeat the same for the other 2, and then I'm just going to set them aside for them to dry. As you can see, I just placed them on a towel so that they dry overnight. Moving on to making the wig, I'm going to show you this new technique I use to make wigs, and instead of putting the cap really down, I just put it like on the ear. And then I'm going to go ahead to pin my hair into place. I'm doubling the weft so that it's thicker at the bottom, and then I'm just going to go ahead and sew it. I'm using the 8-inch bundles first. It's the same old basic pattern I used to sew. I put the thread under the weft and connect it to the cap, and then I secure it by twirling the thread around the needle 2 times, and then I pull the thread so that it's really secure. I'm just going to do that all over and then come back to show you the next step. So since I'm going for a flip over method, I'm going to cut one of the wefts of the hair, and then I'm just going to sew that down again to make sure. I'm going to sew it down 2 times to secure it so that it doesn't unravel. And then I'm going to flip the hair over, and then I'm going to use pins and secure it in place. And then I'm just going to go on with my same sewing technique. I'm just going to sew 2 times, twirl it around, and then keep sewing. So this is what I'll do for the rest of the hair. I'm just going to sew from ear to ear till I reach this part. I'm showing you how it looks now so that you just sew from the middle, not necessarily ear to ear. So to guide you or to make you guys understand this easier, I'm just going to take a pencil, and then I'm going to trace the lines of how you're going to sew in the middle. So I went ahead and sewed in the middle, and then I'm just going to show you how the top should look. And then I'm going to put my closure down flat and then continue to sew my closure. So I'm doing nothing fancy for the closure. I'm just doing under over till I reach the other end, and then I double knot it so that it remains secure. So here's how the last weft should look. I'm just going to take that down and double it. I'm going to pin it down, and then I'm just going to continue sewing the regular old way of sewing. In this part, I'm going to sew it really close to the closure, but not on the closure. I don't want them touching because it's going to make the closure bulky, and I want my closure to be flat. So I'm going to sew it just by the closure. We are finished. This is how your wig should look like right now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut the excess cap underneath the closure so that you can just see everything clearly. Right now I'm just going to remove the baby hair out, and then I'm going to clip the rest of the hair back. And then I'm going to try to style the hair. I'm trying to go for the, I don't know if it's the circular pattern, I don't know what this is called, but I'm just going to go for the curved line. And then I'm just going to pin everything back and then cut out the lace. I'm using the zigzag motion I showed you in my other video, so I'm using the zigzag way to cut the lace. And I'm just going to trim off the excess and then take out the baby hairs again to proceed to styling the wig. I'm going to use my razor comb to just trim out the excess long hair, and then I'm going to go in with some conditioner and water. I'm just going to spray that all over the hair so that the hair becomes curly, you know, like to make the curls pop and everything. I'm going to go in with some mousse to just put that down on the baby hair and then on the hair as well. Using a toothbrush, you can use a comb for this. A comb is way easier. Using a comb or a toothbrush, you just swoop the baby hairs to whatever way you want it to be. Excuse me, I'm doing this in the day and there's a lot of traffic and cars moving out, so I'm sorry about that. Oh well, after that you just brush the hair, you brush everything so that everything can, you know, smooth, you know, cozy up together, and then go in with some more conditioner and water to keep the curls popping. And then I'm going to use my edge scarf to just set the baby hairs and to tie everything into place. And voila, you have a wig. You have your curly bomb ass wig ready for you to slay and all that. This is how the wig looks on this very beautiful lady. And you guys have come to the end of this video. You know the drill. Subscribe, like this video, leave a comment down below. I love you guys. Till my next video, bye bye.